So what's up, guys? This is Naquan Jordan from yourptcbiz.com, and I have a lot of stuff to talk about in this video. So this may be a longer video than usual. I have four big updates that I want to go over. The first two or three are not good ones, but they're going to be necessary for the site to stay alive. The first big one, as you can see, I am logged into my PayPal account right now. I am currently in the middle of a dispute with a member. Of course, I'm not going to show you that member's information. However, until this dispute is solved, part of my PayPal balance is going to be frozen. But we are in the middle of resolving it, so maybe in about a few days to a week, I should be able to have full access to my PayPal account again. However, as you guys know, payday is coming up. It's Wednesday morning right now. So usually Thursday nights, right before going to bed, is when I send out the PayPal payments to everyone. But that's not going to be possible this Thursday. So you guys might have to wait a little while. If you usually receive your payments via PayPal, it might be a little while before I'll be able to pay everyone. We might actually have to skip this Thursday and instead do it the following Thursday. We'll see. We'll see what everything looks like when I finally get this thing taken care of. But I was assured by PayPal that once I send the person, basically they just needed a refund, and they rather go through PayPal rather than just asking me directly. So once the refund is clear, then I should receive full access to my account again, and payments should be able to go out like normal. However, upon talking to the person, they said they needed a refund because the traffic in the site is trash, garbage, basically. And it's actually true. Since the site has grown, I think we're over 2,100, about 2,200 members right now, and there's been so many people joining just to do the paid to surf that the site really doesn't get many conversions at all. As a matter of fact, there are some paid to promote sites that are starting to ban your PTC biz because the traffic is just people looking to make cash. And so because of that, I actually pulled up some stats. So in the past, we used to receive a lot of payments towards traffic, and that's what I've been paying you guys with. And so you see, back in May, we had $783 in sales, which is pretty good. It went up a little bit after that, and then it went up even more. We were getting to a point where we were doing over $800 a month in sales in the site. But after a while, once the traffic started to basically dilute, the sales went down. And it continued to go down until where we are right now, where, as you can see, we're doing about $400 a month. Now, the problem with that is that's the money that I use to pay you guys. So if the traffic is not good enough for people to buy it, then we're not making any money and you guys can't get paid. And so because of this, I have decided that we're going to have to stop doing the pay to surf. I know there's a lot of you guys who joined just for that, and some of you have just been using that as your income, but it's just killing the site. The sales are going down because there's no reason to buy the traffic because it's not good enough to pay for, and most people are just using it to gain cash. They're not even using the credits that they're getting. And so for that reason, I think it's the best choice to just get rid of the pay to surf. I will probably keep it going until maybe through Saturday. So sometime Sunday or Monday will be when I actually have time to make the change in the site. So you get to enjoy it for a few more days, and then after that, it's going to be gone. Now, I will still continue to do the cross promotions. I know we have been having some issues with the Surfer Rewards plugin not connecting to certain sites. Um, I have been informed by the owner of a lot of the sites that I cross promote with that because he had changed servers for a lot of his sites, that's causing some issues. But if you run into that, you can just send in the support ticket and I will actually just give you the prize if you can't connect to the site. And of course, you can still do it on the partner site. It still works on that site because nothing's changed on my site. But because of the change in servers on their site, there will be some issues trying to connect from my site to their site. And so if you run into that issue, just send in the support ticket and I will go ahead and give you whatever price that you wanted. On top of that, I will find some more sites to do cross promos with, and I will go back to doing a lot of the other promotions that we used to do where we paid out cash for a certain amount of sites being served and things like that. I will continue to do those things, just not the 10 cents a day anymore. For upgraded members, however, I will continue to have cash prizes for you guys so that you can still earn a large portion of however much you pay per month for your membership. So I will find a way to keep it so that you guys can still make back the money. And then, of course, those of you who have been saving up for the for buying the yearly upgrades, I know it's going to be harder on you guys because that's going to take a lot longer for you to get there. But still, once again, if I'm not getting any money, if the traffic is not good enough to buy, then I'm not going to be able to pay you anyway. So that's going to be a big difference, going to be a big change. I know it's going to hurt a lot of people, but that's what I've decided to do. So the next big update, we talked about some pay to promote sites. Rotate for All. A lot of you guys have been using this. Even I myself use this. It's a great site to use for the pay to promote. However, they've made some changes to the type of sites they allow. I'm here on their blog, and I'll put a link to this so that you can read it on your own. But basically, it's saying that from now on, sites that have 2 rows and only show the content from Rotate for All under those 2 rows, those sites will no longer give credit. And so they show an example here of 1 row, just the whatever the capture is for the site along with 1 banner, and they're fine with that. But at our site, Your PTC Biz, we have the top row and we have another row which is for the top surfers reward, the daily top surfers. And so that is considered well, it's kind of like 1.5 lines, but depending on the resolution of your screen, it does count as 2 lines. And so that's why a lot of the visits here at our site have not been credited. And so because of that, I'm going to have to remove the this second line here. I will still keep the contest going. I'm just going to have to find a separate page to put this on so that you'll be able to check, because I know it's going to be a lot harder if you can't actually see where everyone is when you're trying to get the top spot. So I will find another page to put it on, or another way to show it so that you guys can still see. But with this gone, the credits at or the views from Rotate for All should credit a lot better, and so you'll have you'll be able to make more money from Rotate for All. And if there's any other pay to promote sites that will go that route, because I can definitely see some of them might do that, then our site will still be good enough for you guys to use. There are some P2P sites that I've started to ban, but most of them are pretty good. We haven't had too many issues with a lot of them. There was the one that I banned, it had some adult material that a lot of people was complaining about, but the rest of them are pretty good. And then I have one last announcement for you guys. So AirTM, A few of you have been using AirTM to send in money and also to receive payout. I've been having some issues with AirTM where it's been really hard for me to find peers in order to actually add funds to my account. As you guys know, that's the only way you can put money in your account is if you find another member who is willing to receive payment however you're planning on paying. Most of the time, whenever I try to pay out, it's through Zelle. And since Zelle is only in the US, it's hard to find people who can also accept Zelle. I've tried other things like PayPal and cryptocurrencies, but the conversion rate and the time it takes to actually add the funds just doesn't work for me. And so I've decided to get rid of AirTM as a way to receive payouts. But I am adding Skrill. There's a few of you who sent in a support ticket asking if I could send payments direct to bank accounts rather than using Bitcoin or PayPal or any other third party. And I could actually do that now that I'm using Skrill. So if you have a Skrill account, you can go ahead and choose that. Or if you need me to send it direct to your bank account, you can just let me know. I should have this set up for you to actually change in your account within the next day or so. By the time this video is up and it's sent out to everyone, Skrill should be available. So you can go into your account and go ahead and choose it. So that is pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and add this to the blog in the site so you guys can leave any comments if you have any suggestions on what I can do to help the site make some more money, or if you have any other suggestions on things that I can do just to make the site more fun, more useful, any kind of cross promotions or anything that you want me to get involved in, just go ahead and let me know. So that is it. Thanks you guys so much for watching, and thank you for helping the site grow. We're well over 2,000 members right now, and the site is doing great. I'll talk to you guys later.